I have the honor to talk to Dr. Steve G. Jones. Dr. Steve is a board-certified clinical hypnotherapist who has been practicing hypnotherapy since 1980. He's the author of 25 books on such topics as hypnosis, the law of attraction, and weight loss. Dr. Steve has also created over 9,000 audio recordings and 22 different online certifications, which are sold over 140 countries. Dr. Steve has been featured on many shows all around the country. He received the 2007 President's Appreciation Award, recognizing his outstanding accomplishments in continuing adult education from the AAACE. Steve has trained an enormous number of people in hypnosis. Currently is based in Savannah, Georgia, with clients all around the world. I'm so excited to have you. Welcome, Dr. Steve. It's such a pleasure.
Well, thanks, Naomi. Great to be here.
Great. I would love to begin by asking you, what is hypnosis, and how can hypnosis help us in creating more abundance and wealth?
Well, hypnosis is a relaxed state of mind in which we're more open to suggestions. So normally when we're going through our everyday lives, we're in beta, full awakening consciousness, where we're wide awake and aware of everything. But sometimes throughout our day we go into alpha, which is a relaxed state. We can be in alpha, which is the lightest state of hypnosis, without realizing it. So if you're riding a bike and you kind of get into the scenery and kind of daydream a little bit, or reading a book, or taking a shower, or vacuuming, any activity which doesn't require your full attention because you're so used to doing it, you know how to do it, that allows you to go into alpha. So it's no different from what you would experience every day, this hypnotic experience of alpha, except for two things. Number one, a hypnotherapist causes you to go there by using relaxing words, and number two, they put positive suggestions in your mind while you're there.
Of course, we all want to know this answer. Why and how were you originally drawn into hypnosis?
Well, I was sent to Riverside Military Academy when I was a kid. I was a high school kid, and it was about, I guess, 1981 that I was originally sent there by my parents. They didn't know how to deal with me, so my dad had just remarried, and my stepmom and I didn't get along very well, and so I was sent off to military school for the good of the family, all of us concerned. So I didn't like military school, and I got a book on hypnosis called The Complete Guide to Hypnosis by Leslie LeCron, who's a PhD psychologist who's no longer with us. It was anything but complete, but it was good enough for a high school kid to get started on this path to hypnosis. So I started reading it and hypnotizing my roommates. In military school, you have a few roommates in each room, so started hypnotizing them, and then I started hypnotizing other people in the school. And nobody goes home at the end of the school day. We all lived there, so I had a fairly captive audience, and a lot of people wanted to be hypnotized. But then the smart kids came to me wanting to study more efficiently, and the athletes came to me wanting to kind of get more bang for their buck for exercising, get more out of it so they could do better in competitions. All these years later, it's still the same thing I'm doing, except now the smart kids are NASA, and the athletes are the Dodgers.
Wow. What an amazing story. How can you hypnotize someone to make more money, or get a better job, or be more successful?
Well, to hypnotize someone to get more money, or be successful, or do anything they want to do, you have to realize that wherever you are, you meaning anyone listening to this, wherever you are, is a result of your thinking. You can take two people with different thoughts and put them in the same situation, and they will make completely different things out of the situation. One person will see opportunity, the other person will see oppression and a lack of opportunity. So it's a matter of changing the way you think about your possibilities. Once you change that, then you start looking for opportunities. You have the confidence to talk to people who can offer you the next level in life. You have the persistence to follow through with it. You have the motivation to keep on going. And these are the types of things that hypnosis can give you. It can open up your possibilities by just getting you to take action because you now believe in yourself.
Well, I would love you to take us through an hypnosis session to create more abundance and wealth in life. Before you do that, many people would probably want to know if, of course, if this works for everyone, and what if someone resists to be hypnotized? Because a lot of us have this fear of what can happen with us when we're hypnotized. What would be your advice?
Well, The resistance concept is interesting. This gets into a lot of technical details, but Harvard and Stanford did a study a while back measuring what they call the susceptibility of people to hypnosis. I like to call it the suggestibility, but they created the susceptibility scale, and it turns out everyone falls on that scale. Sort of like electrical conductivity. Every substance on a planet is conductive of electricity. Everything you see around you will conduct electricity. It's just that some things conduct it really well, like metal, and some things conduct it poorly, like wood. So that's the same with humans and their, what I like to call suggestibility, or the degree to which they can enter hypnosis. Everyone falls on that scale somewhere, the Harvard and Stanford scale. Everyone has a numeric value corresponding to how suggestible they are. But that varies. Not everyone is highly suggestible. But it doesn't seem to have anything to do with whether you want to be hypnotized or not. That didn't show up in the data at all. So you see people going to a hypnotherapist thinking, oh, I don't know about this, and then next thing you know, they get the change they want. Or you see people going to a stage hypnosis show thinking, I don't know if this is real, and next thing you know, they're singing like Madonna on stage and they don't remember it. And by the way, I don't do stage hypnosis. I don't make people cluck like chickens or anything like that. I do clinical hypnotherapy, which is designed to help people get the change they want, stop smoking, lose weight, get more money, etc., in an office setting.
Now you're ready to roll the narrow session. Are you ready for that?
I am ready.
Okay. So, of course, we have to tell our listeners that if they're driving, they should stop and they should be sitting on a comfortable chair. Can you explain more about it to our listeners?
Sure. Let's do all the legal stuff and all the preparation stuff. So, do not listen to this in a moving vehicle. If you're in a moving vehicle, stop listening right now and listen to it some other time. Also, you want to make sure you're not doing anything while you're listening to this. So if you're listening to this doing housework or riding a bicycle or walking around, stop listening. This is not the time for any of that. The alternative is you can find yourself in a quiet, comfortable place where you can sit or lie down. Make sure that you are sitting or lying down in a way that if you move to the left or the right, you would not fall off of anything. So a bed is great. A floor with a pillow behind your head is great. A chair with arms on either side is great. Just make sure you're stabilized. Also, if you need to use the restroom, this would be a good time to do so because you want to make sure that you are relaxed. If you want to bundle up, if you want to cover yourself with a blanket, make sure the temperature is just right. Also, turn off or put on where it won't ring any cell phone that you may have or any phones around you. You may want to put together a sign really quickly and post it outside any door that says do not disturb. You want to make sure that this is done the right way. So again, we're getting into something very very serious now. So if you're listening to this and you're doing something, this is not the time to be listening to this because what can happen is you can get very drowsy and you can actually go into a subconscious state. Obviously, you don't want that to happen while you're driving or walking around or anything else. All right, so my understanding is if you're still listening to this, you are sitting or lying down in such a way that you are stabilized and you don't have anything else to do for the next 20 minutes. And we are going to start out with what's called an induction, and I'm going to use a beach induction, which is just taking you along a beach. So you'll imagine yourself walking along the beach, and you won't have to go in the water, but I will have you imagine yourself walking along the beach. That's called the induction. That's just designed to relax you. Then I'll describe the sun setting. That's designed to relax you more, and then we will get into the script portion of the session, which in this case is designed to help you attract abundance into your life. And then normally what I would do at that point is amnesia, which is to cause you to forget the hypnotherapy session, but I want you to remember the session and I want you to remember what you're listening to so that you know what happened. Normally I would do amnesia because I don't want your conscious mind to overanalyze the subconscious programming, but in this case, this is just an interview, so I want you to have a memory of it, so I want you to get the most out of it in that way. And then I will skip amnesia, And then I will bring you up in what's called trance termination, where I just count you up to 3, back to full awakening consciousness. And so if everyone is ready, then we will begin. If you're not ready or you don't want to participate in this, then please stop listening now, because we're about to start. So go ahead and close your eyes, and I'd like you to imagine yourself in a beautiful, peaceful environment. This peaceful environment is you on the beach, not just any beach, but the beach of your own private island, your own private, relaxing, beautiful island. And as you imagine yourself on this island, I want you to realize now just how relaxed you are becoming as you look at the beautiful sky. You see the blue of the sky and the white wispy clouds, occasional birds in the distance, and you feel that gentle breeze on your body. As you walk, you feel the warm, soft sand on the bottom of your feet, and you smell that unmistakable salty sea air. It's so relaxing, allows you to relax so easily. And you can hear the waves as you walk down toward the water's edge, as the waves roll in and out, relaxing you more and more. As you continue walking and relaxing, you just unwind and let go now. That's right, just walking down to the water's edge. It seems as if every step you take relaxes you more deeply. And as you walk along the water's edge, you feel the relaxation from the top of your head moving downward, down around your ears and your eyes, down to your face, relaxing the muscles of your jaw, relaxing your neck and shoulders, and the relaxation moves down to your arms and slowly spreads to each and every fingertip as you walk and relax, relaxing more deeply with every step you take. The relaxation moves down to your torso now and down to your abdominal area. Relaxing your legs, feel the relaxation move down your legs now, all the way down to your calves and then your heels. And as you walk and relax with each step, feel the relaxation moving across the soles of your feet, down into each and every toe. Just relaxing, unwinding, and letting go now. Very good. I'd like you to find a safe, dry, comfortable place where you can sit and watch the sunset, because the sun is about to set at the end of this beautiful day. So find a dry, safe, comfortable area where you can face the water and take your time and just sit down. Perhaps you brought a blanket with you, and you can spread that out on the sand and sit down and watch the sunset. And as I count backwards from 10 to 1, the sun will slowly set on the horizon, so that by the time I reach the number 1, the sun will have completely set, and you will be completely at ease. Starting with the number 10, and the sun begins to set on the horizon. 9, the sun goes a little lower now as you relax a little more deeply. 8, down goes the sun as you relax more and more deeply. 7, sun is setting lower and lower as you relax more and more deeply now. 6, so very, very relaxed as you unwind and let go. 5, down. The sun goes as you relax more and more deeply. The lower the sun goes, the more you relax. And 5 becomes 4 as you relax more and more deeply now. 3, so very, very relaxed. 1. And at the count of the next number, you will be completely relaxed and at ease. Alright, now the sun is completely set all the way down, past 1, down to 0. So relaxed, so at ease, so very, very peaceful now. Because you are relaxed and at ease, you realize that you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish, and you now imagine a goal that you have. Any goal that comes to you now. I'd like you to move into the future now. That's right, just imagine yourself moving into the future to a time at which you have accomplished this goal. Perhaps it's a month from now, or 6 months, or a year. However long it takes to accomplish that goal, you move into the future now to that time. And you see yourself there in the future having accomplished that goal. And as you look back to the present, you realize how easy it was. And you see all of the steps that it took to accomplish that goal. It seems and feels easy and simple now. Feel how good it feels to be there in the future, having accomplished that goal. And as you now look forward to the future beyond that point, you realize that everything is going to be easy from now on, because you have accomplished that goal. It was easy. It was simple. And you now understand why you must accomplish that goal, because of the benefits it will bring. Notice all of those around you, all of the people whose lives you touch, and how they are positively benefited by you having accomplished that goal. They feel good for you, and you realize that you did it for yourself and for them, to set a powerful example of how people can accomplish anything they want to accomplish when they put their mind to it. Yes, it required action on your part, and you took those actions in a systematic manner, one after the other, accomplishing everything you needed to accomplish in order to achieve that goal. Breathe in deeply now and realize how good it feels to be there in the future. And you realize that you must accomplish this goal now. You must move toward that time in the future when this will be a reality. And as you move back to the present now, you bring with you all of the good feelings of that goal. You bring back with you the knowledge of how to achieve it and how good you feel once you have achieved it, and how this opens the door for you to achieve all of your other goals. You realize that accomplishing this goal is something you must do. You are determined to do it. And before you go to sleep tonight, you will take one step that shows you how dedicated you are to accomplishing this goal. You will take one first step toward achieving this goal, and the rest will happen for you easily and smoothly. I want you to realize now just how powerful you are. You are a wonderful, amazing, powerful person. You have the ability to accomplish anything you want to accomplish, and you do so easily, almost effortlessly, because achieving goals is natural for you. You are a natural goal achiever. And as you continue relaxing, think about other goals that you will achieve once this one has been achieved, and how good that makes you feel. You feel wonderful about yourself. You feel good inside. And you realize that you will continue moving forward, accomplishing every one of your goals. Your goal accomplishments are good for you and for all those whose lives you touch. And so you are more dedicated now than ever before to achieving your goals one after another, achieving them easily, naturally, smoothly, and feeling good about it. And in just a few moments you will return to full awakening consciousness, and when you do, you will be wide awake and full of natural energy, ready for the rest of your day and the rest of your life. Before you go to sleep tonight, you will take that one step, that one first step that signifies to you that you are determined to accomplish this goal. You have changed. You have changed into a person who is focused, motivated, dedicated, inspirational. And so moving toward your goals is natural for you and easy for you. Alright, now coming up very slowly to the count of 3, so that by the time I reach that last number you will be wide awake and full of natural energy, feeling good about yourself, feeling refreshed and rested as though you've had a peaceful nap, feeling more dedicated than ever before, dedicated to achieving your goals, and this dedication will last throughout your life. All right, now coming up very slowly. 1, coming up feeling very good. 2, beginning to move now, beginning to stir, becoming very aware of your surroundings, very aware of where you are. At the count of the next number, you will be wide awake and completely out of hypnosis. All right, now 3, eyes open or wide awake and completely out of hypnosis.
Really refreshing.
Oh, good.
Okay, we're back. How often should we be listening to a hypnosis program?
I'm sorry?
How often should we be listening to hypnosis programs?
Okay, if you have any hypnosis recordings, I recommend once a day. Mine, for example, are designed to be listened to at night. They have an ending that says, go to sleep now, basically, and you'll wake up in the morning refreshed. Other people's recordings may be for daytime use. They may count you up, like I just counted you up at the end of this hypnosis session. But at any rate, no matter what you have, once a night is fine, and we usually recommend 21 nights in a row. You can skip a few nights, but somewhere around 3 weeks seems to be the magic number for change. If you're working on something, it varies. As I've said, different people have different levels of suggestibility. So some people change more quickly, but just as a good average, we recommend 3 weeks of listening once per day.
Dr. Steve, anything you would like to leave us before we wrap things up?
Well, I'd like to leave everyone with something very special, which is the idea that you have what you need. And let's face it, you have everything within you that you need to change. And I'm reminded of the song by the musical group America, which, in reference to the Wizard of Oz, said Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And what that means is that although the Wizard of Oz gave physical representations of things that people had and that the Tin Man and etc. had, the concept that those things were representing was something that they already had. The essence of it was something that they already had. And so you already have everything that you need to accomplish all of your goals. But sometimes you need a gentle reminder of your greatness, of your power, of your beauty, of how motivated you are, of how awesome you are. That's where hypnosis comes in. So if you need a reminder of the greatness that you already have, that's when it's time to use hypnosis recordings. And if the listeners would like a hypnosis recording, I have a free one ready for you. All you have to do is go to stevegjones.com and enter your email address, and I have a free hypnosis recording for you. So please enjoy that, and I hope everyone has an outstanding day.